Right.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are here at the Smiles and Tears Foster Family Agency in Pomona with the staff, and they're going to tell you how they operate here and introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Frankie, and I'm a foster care social worker.
Hi, my name is Jose, and I'm the CEO.
I am Cesar, and I'm the FFA administrator.
We are a foster family agency, so we provide homes as well as services to foster children ages 18 to from ages 0 to 21.
Smiles and Tears has been established since 2015, and we'll be located here in Pomona. Currently, we serve the foster children population and the youth.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, you're going to ask me a next question?
What do you do here?
Well, what we do is we recruit families that going to receive children that have been mistreated. We have contract with 3 counties, Orange County, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties is where we get the children. They refer the children to us, and then we place the children in homes that have been previously approved.
And how does the approval process work?
Well, it's a long process. We start with the screening. We have to have the potential resort parents be fingerprint to make sure that they don't have any criminal record. And then they complete health screen, TB test. Also, they have to take classes for CPR and first aid, and complete the application paperwork, which is our policies that are accordingly with community care licensing and Title 22 regulations.
Okay, and how do you get your students? How do you get the kids that come here for help?
Oh, well, the children are referred by the counties, the different counties that we have a contract with. For instance, they call the agency and ask if we have any homes available for the children that are trying to place. It could be from newborn to 21.
And what is your role here at Smiles and Tears? What do you do?
Okay, my role is FFA administrator. I'm in charge of making sure that the agency is running according to the regulations. So I am in charge of making sure that the agency is in compliance, not only with community care licensing, but also with all the requirements from the 3 different counties that we serve.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Cesar, do you need more? What do you need more? Do you need more kids referred from the county? I assume Department of Family and Social, Steve? You tell me what department it is. Or do you need more homes for placements?
That's exactly what we need. We need families, because the children, every day, children are detained from their biological families and placed in foster care. So the great need that we have is more families. We need to recruit more families and have them gone through the process to be approved. So at this moment, we need at least to maybe 10 more families. Yeah.
So I assume you're dealing with some people who have done this before as foster parents and some people who have not. So if somebody's never been a foster parent before, What do they have to do? Obviously, they have to provide a room and board, food and board for their kids. And then what is the benefit to them? I think they get some compensation from the county as well. How does that part of it work?
That's correct. We have we call the basic requirements, which is they need to have a one bedroom available to receive the children. They have to be 18 or older, no criminal record. They need to have some sort of income, because we don't want the families to believe that this is a job, because it's not a job. What we do is we reimburse the money to the families that have children, and we have 3-4 different level of care. Depending on what level of care they come in, that's how they get reimbursed. And could be from $1,030 per month per child, and could be up to $2,600, depends on the services the families are offering to the children. So I would say we can help the families to get some sort of income, we can call it like that, but in the same way, we are helping the children to have a stable home.
Is there a tax benefit to this too on your tax return?
No, because again, this is not considered an income, so it's a reimbursement. So that money is tax-free. They don't have to report it, even as an income.
Can you claim the kid as a dependent? No.
Yes.
Oh, you can?
Yes, they can. Yeah. Because the money, it's a federal money, so it's already come from the taxpayers. And if they pay taxes of that money, that will be double dipping, because it will be taxes over here when that money comes from funds that have been already taxable.
What do the rules say on how many kids, if they have one bedroom, how many kids can they put in that one bedroom usually?
Okay. Per family, the maximum they can have is 6 children. When we say children, is under 18. They can have 6, including their own children. So a family that has already 3 children under the 18 years of age, they can have only 3 children in the home. And their regulations allow us only to place maximum 3 children per bedroom. In some cases, we can place up to 4 children if they are siblings and the county doesn't want to separate them.
So how has it been working in Pomona? You've been here for 6 years. In those 6 years, how has your track record been? How many kids are you handling normally? I know it's different now because of COVID, but there's still kids going into foster care. How is it?
Unknown caller.
How is it usually working?
That's why that's all I need.
Forgot to turn off the cell phone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Call me from Facebook.
How?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's your general experience? In Pomona, how's it been working out?
Well, it's not the city, but I think it's the stigma that these children have. That they are problematic. That if you have those children, you lose your privacy, and there are all kinds of stories. They even present the children as criminals, but these children are not criminals. They are victims. They have been victimized by people who are supposed to love them most. So it's been hard to recruit new families because of that, because they believe that becoming a foster parent is asking for trouble, when it's not like that, because when they have been approved or certified parents for a couple years, they understand that the love they give to these children is the best therapy that the children can get. Because when the children are released and they have to go back to their biological parents, sometimes the children don't want to leave. They want to stay with the foster parents.
Wow.
Yes. We can count, stories after stories, how these children change because they come with behavioral issues, but through the love and caring of these foster parents, they overcome the traumas.
Right.
Yes.
Interesting. This may be for Jose, but let me ask you this. We learned, I guess unofficially, that David and Margaret and
McKinley.
and
McKinley.
and
Leroy.
Haynes' family of
Leroy.
the Leroys are merging. Does that mean anything to you? Are you working with those people probably?
You know what? To answer your question is no, we're not talking to merge, or we don't have plans to merge.
But no. I mean, but do they send you any people?
No.
You don't take any of that?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't sent me anything.
Yeah.
They don't refer me anything. So at this point, we working independently
Completely separate.
and totally separate.
Yeah.
And like Cesar explained it before, it's a long process. I don't want you to get scared. The process, it takes about a month if you meet the requirements right away. And that's why we're here to help, to get you approved as soon as possible. So of course, if you want to lag on the process, it's gonna take a year or 2 years, So en Spanish, aunque usted escuchó que el proceso es un poco largo, no es largo, no es extenso, es simplemente que de acuerdo a la rapidez que usted aplique y se lleve a cabo el proceso, le puede tardar como un mes o 2 meses. Aquí estamos para ayudarle. Necesitamos las familias inmediatamente. We need the families immediately because the need is high.
It's interesting. How hard is it? Let's say somebody maybe the lady was coming in today because she wanted to talk about becoming a foster parent. How long does the first meeting last when you come in to talk?
Well, we try to make it as short as possible. First of all, the person, if it's interested, the person needs to contact us at the office 909-469-9580. Nos puede contactar al área 909-469-9580 para pedir información. Y luego se le da una breve orientación de unos 5 minutos. Then a short orientation is scheduled for no longer than 5 minutes. Even you can take it online as well if you prefer that.
Okay. And what about
How are you getting the word out to the community about this?
I'm sorry?
How are you getting the word out about what you do here to the community?
Well, that's one of our projects, and thank you for La Nueva Voz, to giving us this opportunity, because even the agency is located in Pomona. We're not limited to Pomona city residents. We prioritize those Pomona residents, but they could be from San Bernardino County, they could be from Riverside County, from Orange County, and even in LA County. Okay, so aunque la pregunta que se me hace es no solamente es para los residentes de Pomona ni para los que viven solamente en Pomona, sino que también nos extendemos al área de San Bernardino, de Riverside y de el condado de La Naranja, que es el Orange County. Así es que llámenos.
do you see anything happening during COVID that's making it better or worse for the kids?
Just to calm down the fears of the community, that why they may be taking like a break, not to do this for right now. But I would like to say there's nothing wrong to fear about it. Why? Because there's when a child is placed, it went already through a medical exam evaluation, so it's free of anything by the time they get, reaches your home. Le quiero decir que para el tiempo de que un niño que sea puesto en su hogar, no es porque el niño traiga una enfermedad o infección o algo. No, el niño ya pasó por todo ese proceso del cual él ya es claro o limpio de cualquier enfermedad que pueda traer. Así es que no se preocupe que por el COVID-19 no quiere hacerlo o no quiere abrir su casa, su corazón para uno de estos pequeños. No es esa la idea. Ellos ya vienen totalmente autorizados, evaluados médicamente.
So you need more foster parents during COVID because there's always kids. But is the number of kids the same or more or less right now than the normal times before COVID?
Well, right now it's the need is about the same. We always in continue need, on new homes. So la necesidad es la misma. Siempre necesitamos casas nuevas, familias nuevas. Pero la cantidad de los niños es prácticamente todo el tiempo es lo mismo. So now it's about the same, we don't have like an emergency, but they request.
So how often do you remain in contact with your foster parents during a month?
Maybe he will be the one to answer that question.
So we actually go and visit the foster children and foster families once a week. We go to the homes and visit the kids and just check on their well-being, along with constant contact 24/7 with our foster families if something comes up or something arises. So that can be anything from medical issues, doctor's visits, issues with visitations, and kind of anything in between, school issues, really, and anything in between. Our foster families are able to call their individual assigned social worker basically 24/7 when our families kind of need us.
Cool. Now, I get the feeling that you're probably working with all of the usual community agencies, Tri-City, right up the street. Who else? Who are some of the agencies that you're dealing with for medical and psychological and other support?
So it just depends on the foster families and, of course, where they live. But we do have a contract with, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What? Pacific Clinics. Yeah, I was like, I'm blanking on the name. I'm so sorry about that. With Pacific Clinics, and we do try to refer there. In regards to the medical and dental, we try and find communities or doctors and dentists within their area that typically are pretty well known by other foster families or other foster agent or other foster parents have used in the past, just so then they're kind of regarded and well known, so we kind of have no issues with our kids having to go to the doctors and dentist.
Cool, very cool. Well, we wish you luck. Do you have anything else at this point?
I know you're a member of the Compassionate Pomona group, as am I. Are you a member of any other online virtual groups right now during COVID?
You know what? No, and I'm enjoying being a part of the group, the Pomona group. So far, I would like, and we're open to participate in another groups. By the way, we're open to talk to all the group members a little bit about what we do. So we're open to work with other organizations and other groups within the city as well.
And how will, besides calling in to inquire about being a foster parent, how else can they do it if they don't have time to call?
Well, they can go to the internet at www.smilesandtears.org.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Just one last question. Is there anything that we left out that any of you want to add at this point to just a bat cleanup?
Well, I will like to call. This is an emergency call to the community. we are desperate to approve new homes, because every day we receive calls from the different counties asking for homes, and unfortunately we don't have enough homes at this point in time, and we have to refuse the placements.
Right.
Yeah, there are thousands, hundreds of children that need a home every day. Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's
that's
very
why we
true.
are calling the community to please apply. If it's not with us, any other FFA, where they can apply to become foster parents.
Can they specify age? Maybe they like smaller children, or maybe not?
They can ask for the ages and gender they want to take care of. Let's say a family that they say, "Oh, I just want children school age, or I just want to work with only with females or males." They can choose. Yeah, the gender and age they want to work with.
Once a foster family adopts one of the children, how do they do their schooling? Are they given money from the state to fund all their school supplies and a laptop for doing online school?
Yes. Again, the reimbursement that they receive,
Right.
I mentioned that is 1,030. That's the basic rate, but they can go up to $2,600 per month per child. So if they have 3 children in the home, that means the basic rate will be, they're going to be receiving $3,090 per month. That's how it works. They get the reimbursement. In the case when they want to adopt the children, because in some cases these children become adoptable because their biological parents are not doing anything, and the children court given up to 18 months to put their act together and recuperate the children. But in some cases, they are not doing anything.
Right.
So the court decide to place those children for adoption. And the best candidates to adopt the children are the families where they are currently placed. And it's easy because the adoption process in 6 months it's finalized.
Right.
Yeah, and they continue to receive help from the county, depending on the age of the minor, but it's more than $1,000 per month, and also they have medical that
Right.
covers for any medical, dental, and medication expenses.
Is there anything else you guys would like to?
Oh, I was just gonna say in regards to the schooling and school supplies. So typically, like Cesar was saying, they get the reimbursement to help them with the school supplies. But what we've kind of learned is through every school district, there's always a foster parent liaison, and they're very helpful in providing us with not only helping the child be put into the schools, but if there's any special needs or needing an IEP, or getting them school school books or computers that they need for that specific child. So the school has that person, and all we have to kind of do as the social workers kind of reach out to the school district, and they're there to kind of help not only our foster kids but many other foster kids that are kind of out there.
Great. Thank you.
Just adding to the comments from Cesar and Frankie, recuerde esto, que todos los niños que están en el sistema tienen sus beneficios, y hay afuera en las escuelas, en la comunidad, aquí en la agencia, apoyo para ellos y para los padres. Remember that all the kids that are in the system, they have assistance in the community and the schools, in the district, and here in the agency. So, we're here to help you, to support you, and to make it become a reality that you become a resource parent. Estamos aquí para ayudarle y para hacerle realidad el sueño de que usted se convierta en uno de esos padres que cuide a uno de estos niños. Gracias.
Thank you
you.
very much.
Good job. Okay, thank you very much for all the information. We wish you the best of luck.